All right. Welcome to my optimal diet to build muscle as a skinny teenager. Okay, I'm going to teach you everything that I have learned about diet up to this point to help me build muscle. Why should you listen to me? Well, look at me before. This is me when I was, I believe, in Mexico, right? Yeah, I was in Mexico during this time, and I decided to take a picture because I used to have a six pack. Here you kind of don't see it, but I do have a six pack now. Maybe it's the quality of the picture, but I was skinny as fuck. Okay, so I decided from this point on, I was going to start working out. Actually, not, I don't think it even was this point, but a little bit later, I decided to start working out. I went to the gym during Mexico like one time. I could have gone more, but I went to the gym one time and look at the progress that I've made in the last 2 years. I went from this to this. Look at my fucking bicep vein and look at my shoulder. Now, some people can still call me skinny. They say, "Oh no, you're still skinny," but personally, I think I've done a good job with my diet, with my training, and just look at me. I look way bigger than before. I feel more confident, and if you want that for yourself, that's why you should listen to me. Before I get into the video, if you're interested in my course on how to build your first couple pounds of muscle as a skinny teenager, click the link in the description. And also, if you want more videos like this that are highly educational, Canva presentations. Now, some videos are not going to be like this, okay? But if you want more videos like this, subscribe right now. And other than that, let's get into the video. So here are the things that I will cover in the video. So my experiment teaching with diet. So pretty much my story behind like why diet is really important for building muscle. The healthy protein powder. Yes, there is such thing as unhealthy protein powder and healthy protein powder. What diet you should be on and some supplements that I recommend. All right. So I've been experimenting with food for a while. I've been experimenting with different types of diets. The whatever fits your macros diet, just protein diet, carnivore, uh, keto, like low carb. And the best diet I've been on is the one with the least amount of ingredients, but also with the healthiest and most nutrient dense foods. Okay, that's the best diet I've been on. Foods like this, nutrient dense. I'm talking about like red meats, eggs, fruits, some vegetables. Not all vegetables. Some vegetables are actually like bad for you, but the best vegetables I've eaten are like sweet potatoes and potatoes. And I haven't been that like this is my healthiest I've ever been. Like personally, like I feel healthy, I feel strong and energized throughout my day, and I have high testosterone as well. And the reason why diet is so important, and this is because I watched this guy named Hamza Ahmed. He's a good YouTuber. Now he's focused on being an entrepreneur, but and I still watch him. I think the message he gives to people is really good. But ever since I started watching his videos, I started changing my diet, and diet does change a little bit over time. Like it takes a little bit of a while for you to change your diet. But ever since I started watching him, I started seeing the importance of eating the correct foods because of testosterone, health, and just overall performance in the gym and in sports. So as you can see here, here's my physique. I took this picture I think 2 days ago. 2 days ago, today's the 11th, by the way. I'm recording this video on the 11th, and 2 days ago I took this picture, or 3 days. I'm not sure, but just look at me. And this is all I eat: red meat, eggs, fruits, and sweet potato and potato. That's all I eat. And look at my fucking physique. Now there are some extra stuff that I take, but like specific fruits that I like to eat. Some fruits that I like, but I eat a lot of that. And that's another thing that I would say is not only is the healthiest diet the best, but also like if you eat a bunch of this food, you will not get fat. Now, obviously, if you just eat one thing, like if you just eat, let's say, obviously, if you eat a bunch of red meat, you're not gonna get fat because red meat is so satisfying or satiating. My bad, not satisfying, satiating. So that means that you get full pretty easily by just eating eggs and red meat. That it's kind of hard to get fat with this type of food, and as well with fruits even. So now let's talk about the best protein powder. So other protein powders have weird sugars like sucralose and other ingredients and them that cause health problems. Like I personally experienced this where I I wasn't feeling my best when I was taking a protein powder that had it had like a bunch of ingredients on it. Let me see if I can search it up. Actually, don't remember the name. Never mind. But it was a vanilla flavored protein powder. It didn't even taste good, but it um whenever I was taking it, I felt like shit. Like I literally my brain was foggy. I had my dick wouldn't get hard. Like I know that sounds weird for teenagers to say, but that's a problem. Whenever your pee pee doesn't get hard because you're eating a certain food, stop eating that food. Okay, I'm gonna tell you in a little bit like what foods to avoid, but generally speaking, anything that has like any junk food, anything with seed oils, just avoid those foods. But yeah, this protein powders that have flavors like that are flavored and have these weird sugars and ingredients, avoid them. Avoid them. I know they taste good, but avoid them. Yeah, so flavor protein powder just made my testosterone lower and I wasn't getting the gains that I wanted. I just felt tired and lethargic all the time. So this is the best protein powder that you can buy. This thing right here, raw grass-fed whey protein powder. This grass-fed whey protein powder is just one ingredient protein powder. Now obviously it has it's only one ingredient, but it has like nutrients in the back. Like it tells you what nutrients it has, but it's literally just one ingredient and it's protein powder. This is the best protein powder that you can get, the healthiest, the best. Okay, and if you want to make a protein shake, this is just a side note. With this is what I recommend. That you put a scoop of this, which is 21 grams of protein per scoop. Depending on, I don't think it comes with a scoop. I don't remember. I haven't bought this in a while, but when I do, I'm gonna start buying it again. But when I do buy it, we have a I hope it does. I don't remember. I'm just thinking it just use a scoop, put a scoop of protein powder, then put two bananas if you're trying to bulk up. So which you should be trying to bulk up. You're skinny, but you put that, and then you put some water, and you just make the protein powder. I mean the protein shake, and it tastes. It doesn't taste the best, but it's better than having like bullshit ingredients that cause you to not only have like bad health problems, but also feel like shit. Oh yeah, another thing is that protein isn't everything. When it comes to diet and just building muscle, protein isn't everything. Carbs, fats are just as important as protein. So yes, protein is important, but the other macronutrients are also important for building muscle. And I'm going to teach you like which macronutrient, like which should be your sources of these macronutrients. So what diet to be on? I would say a balanced diet with high carbs, high protein, high fats is the best diet to be on. This is where I recommend that you get all of these macronutrients from. Whole foods, and these are just some example of foods that I eat, or majority of my diet is just this. It's eggs. I eat 5 to 10 eggs every single day. If you aren't eating 5 to 10 eggs every single day, you're not gonna build muscle. Okay. Ever since I started doing this, and I've been doing this for I believe a year, I've been eating 5 to 10 eggs every single day. Now I started with three, obviously, but then I increased it to four, and now I'm just eating five every single day. Five is my new rule. So make sure you're eating 5 to 10 eggs. Sometimes I'll eat seven, sometimes eight. But make sure you're doing this. You're eating a lot of red meat, a lot of fruits, a lot of sweet potato and potato. Now here's my recommendations. So when to eat carbs or food in general. So after waking up, your first meal of the day should be something high in protein, high in fat. So generally speaking, eggs. Then pre-workout meal should be the time when you eat your carbs or before you do any type of exercise. That's when you eat the major part of your carbs. And then post workout, so after workout, you eat more carbs as well. You eat as much carbs as you can in these two times. So before and after your workout, so you get the best workouts. This way you get more energy in your workouts. And then before going to sleep, don't eat anything. Like 2 hours before you go to sleep, make sure you already ate enough calories in order for you to fall asleep. Now you don't have to track your calories. I don't track my calories, and I've been able to do this. You don't need to track your calories, okay? To do this, you don't need to track your calories. You just need to eat a fuck ton of food, fruits, red meat, and all that. Okay, this is all you need. There's some other foods that you can add, but these are generally speaking, these are the only foods that I eat because other foods cause health problems like peanut butter. For me, it just doesn't sit well with my stomach. It just doesn't sit well, so it doesn't do good with my stomach. Things like whole grains, bread, pasta. I don't really take those. I don't really eat those because they make you look bloated and also they kind of make you feel lethargic and tired. So these are the foods that I just personally like. You have to experiment with your diet a little bit in order for you to actually like make some progress. But generally speaking, this is what I personally like have found does the best with me. Now there's some other stuff that I add to my diet, but this is generally speaking, this is what I mostly eat. Okay, make sure you are eating in a calorie surplus. Don't be scared to bulk up. I was at first scared to bulk up. I don't think I have the picture, but if I didn't bulk up, I wouldn't look like this. I wouldn't look like this. Okay, so this time I wasn't like very worried about like bulking up and eating food, but there was a time when I was worried about that and like thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna get fat if I eat a bunch of food. But no, don't be scared to fucking bulk up. Bulk the fuck up. If you know you're skinny, but you're switching between cutting and bulking. I need a cut. No, I need a bulk. I need a cut. I need a bulk. Just fucking bulk. Okay, just bulk. Don't overthink it. Just bulk. And this is the only supplements I recommend, to be honest. Okay, creatine monohydrate and grass-fed whey protein. Now, creatine is not bad for you. Creatine does not cause health problems with your kidneys and stuff like that. So don't be worried about that. Don't worry. I take creatine, and obviously, if you're not really active, then don't take creatine. You don't really need it. But if you're a really active person like myself, I'm really active. I'm an athlete. I do track and field, and I also do bodybuilding. Sort of. I used to do more bodybuilding back then. Like a couple of months ago, like I would say 7 months ago, I used to do more bodybuilding. Now I'm like more focused on being an athlete. But if you are really active, like myself, take creatine monohydrate. Now, some recommendations that I would say is like just one scoop or maybe two. It doesn't matter. Okay, one or two scoops a day. Drink a lot of water whenever you are taking creatine monohydrate. And then the other supplement I already mentioned, I already told you how to use this one, grass-fed whey protein. And these are some extra supplements that you can take. I don't really take them because I eat a lot of other foods that contain a lot of this, like red meat and I get sunlight. So maybe if you want, maybe take some magnesium, some zinc, and if you want to get your vitamin D, go outside, get some fucking sunlight. Go outside, don't be a little bitch. Go outside, take sunlight. And right now that it's summer, it's the perfect time. Okay, and if you live in a country that's really cloudy, still go outside. Even if it's cloudy, you still get the benefits from going outside. Even if it's cloudy. Now, if it's raining, then yeah, fuck it. Just buy vitamin D at that point. But generally speaking, best way to get sunlight, vitamin D is from your sunlight. And sunlight increases testosterone and a bunch of other stuff that's really helpful for building muscle. So take sunlight, bro. One of the best supplements ever. And that's pretty much it for this video. Um, I hope this actually helps you build more muscle and help improve your life as well. Because ever since I started eating more healthy food, whole foods, started avoiding things like packages and protein powders that are weird and protein bars. Once I started avoiding that, not only am I building more muscle, I just feel better in my training, and I just hope that you take my advice seriously, okay, bro? And other than that, like I said before, click the link in the description if you're trying to build muscle and you want to know the course. I wish someone would have made a course like that, like telling me how to build muscle and all that jazz. I wish someone would have actually genuinely made a course like that, because I had to pretty much go through a bunch of YouTube videos myself and just watch and watch and watch and learn from that. But I wish someone would have just structured a course specifically for teenagers who are skinny and who are trying to bulk up. So click the link in the description. And if you want more videos like this that are highly educational, that are going to teach you how to build more muscle, subscribe. Other than that, peace out.